Hi, and welcome back. I'm gonna be starting in just a minute. I haven't I have to open it up, but we're gonna start in just a minute. Just make sure everything is good over here. Should be good there. We're gonna get this rolling to my computer where Steam is deciding to be stupid. So while we wait for that to load, because I don't need. Thank you. Love, thanks, Steam. Love my lovely computer. Yay! Welcome back to Date Everything. I played a little bit yesterday. Didn't get through very much. I had some time constraints, but I'm here today to play. Yay! So we're gonna. Yesterday, why is my computer doing weird things?
Sassy Chap Games.
That's okay. Will you stop doing your things over there? Anyway, welcome back to Date Everything, where we have a lot of achievements to go through and everything like that. Let me pull it up on here because it is being very picky over there. Sorry. I need to go into here later. Okay, we're still good. I just making sure everything is still good on my end because my computer over here is freaking out for some weird canonical reason, and I don't know why. But welcome. I still do have my chat over here, so I will have it. I also have it on my phone just in case that decides to be stupid over there and not do anything. But welcome. Thank you. So while we're here and I'm waiting for this to load. Okay. Um we had just completed Tuesday and Wednesday yesterday. I didn't get very far. We did a couple characters and we saw a secret character that I was super excited about. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna check why are you freaking out over here? Hold on. It's being ridiculously stupid. Bring this up, pull this down. Sorry, I don't want it. It's like freaking out over here, and I don't know why it's freaking out over here. Okay, we should be fine. Why it's being ridiculously dumb. Okay, well, anyway, back to whatever my computer is doing over there. Okay, so let's see. We met Timothy last night. We did Luna yesterday, Freddy, and Kobe, the coffee machine. And then we did Nightmare, which was one of the last ones we ended on. Okay. Okay. Cool. Why is this still... I want to meet some more characters. Why is this still, like, flashing? Oh, because we met Luna, yes. Yeah, okay. That's why. I was like, why is this being weird? Okay. Okay, we're gonna get started. I don't know where to start, but we're gonna just go through it and we'll figure it out. Alright, thanks. Game. My computer's like glitching over there and I don't understand. Okay, well, I'm gonna start with a couple things. I do want to do chants today, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go from there. We'll check out some more app stuff.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but the cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler!
What did you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know,
yes.
Simple salutation?
Yes, the simple salutation of
the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Hello.
Welcome.
I love the sound effects are great. Leave that there. Hi, Chance.
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
Definitely.
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you.
I would love to.
Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
Of course I have.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite monster? Oh,
play.
and what about your favorite mystical weapon or class? I have so many questions.
How could you possibly choose?
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool.
Great.
You wouldn't want to maybe kinda play with me, would you?
Sure,
It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Yes, let's go
Chance's
for it.
eyes light up, his hands balling into...
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Yeah, I do. Should we have a group for the game?
Ideally, but hey, one-on-one sessions can be a really great way to learn the game. Depending on what class you pick, though. You might have a few friends around the house who might want to hop in.
Sounds
Regardless,
great.
it'll give us some time to get to know each other better.
Sounds wonderful.
It's
What's
time to
next?
get you your character. All we have to do
Okay.
is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons.
Well,
Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
that's a lot of choices. I have to make them all.
Oh, of course. It is a whole heap to take on your first time out. How about you let me make your character for you?
Sounds
I know the game
great.
inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
Sounds wonderful. You would do that for me. You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build
I
the
have
session
an
based
idea.
on what class you pick.
Okay, so picking a class. What are my options?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one
Enchanter.
would you like?
Enchanter. Oh, 100% Enchanter.
I'm so excited!
Okay, cool.
The Enchanter it is! Magic will flow and find home in your heart.
Let's
I
do
heard
it.
that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot. If you two know each other, I'll invite them. They are all over the house, bringing radiance to everything they shine on.
Yay! I know who that is.
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give
That sounds
me
fine.
a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
That's fine. We'll play. Sounds great.
Haha,
Let's
me
do it.
neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Sounds lovely. Okay, so that is. My computer is still freaking out over here. Sorry. It's like doing weird things, and it's really weird. Okay, well, we'll get back to it. So, ooh, what?
Valdivinites!
Oh.
It's me, your CEO, David
Hi.
Reginald Most. I'm writing to you from the awe-inspiring beige pavilion at the historic Cottonwood Hotel just
Oh,
moments
boy.
after stepping off the stage at the Valdefest keynote. Let me tell
Okay.
you, the room felt positively electric. And not just because of the incredibly dangerous grounding issues we discovered in the speaker system. No,
Oh.
tonight, our consumers, employees, and shareholders were absolutely buzzing at the launch of Valdivian's newest initiative.
What?
Bigger than the self-driving stroller. More revolutionary than Peninsula.com. Tonight, we unveiled to the world our strategic partnership with the U.S. government's Department of Overseas Violence. While the specifics of this groundbreaking collaboration remain on a need-to-know basis, I'm looking at you, Erwin, in product development. We are confident this partnership between the world's most exciting corporation and the most deadly military on Earth will absolutely thrill, inspire, and delight Valdivian superfans the world over. For everyone who helped produce or even just attended this year's keynote, please find me at the after party so I can thank you personally. I'll be parked all night next to the Virgin Mojito Bar between the fax machine and the crawfish buffet. Semper Fi!
Okay. That's lovely. Sure. There it is. I'm gonna go talk to Maggie. Haven't talked to Maggie recently, so we're gonna go talk to Maggie. We'll see how we go from there. Oh, Skylar!
Hey, how's your day going?
Hey!
That's short for relationships. I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast!
Oh, yes,
Skylar.
yes, I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's talk about features and utilities.
Right this way.
Rules and
What's on
strategies.
your mind?
How does specs? I don't know how many of this works.
Sure. Specs stands for smarts, poise, empathy, charm. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the specs menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know?
Our specs for style. Okay. No, I'm good on specs. That's fine.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
How do collectibles work?
Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
How many are there? How do I get? How many are there?
A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out, but one has up to 33.
Ooh!
That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
No, I think I'm okay.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
I think we're good for now.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Let's talk about you, my
let's.
dear.
There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationship? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to ask me about myself.
Okay, tell me that yourself.
Not in this menu. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Okay, so good for now.
Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is
Thank
looking
you.
rather nice today.
Thank you, Skylar. I really appreciate it. I think I'm okay here.
Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Okay, so that is an interesting concept. Okay, so oh, okay, okay. All right. I liked. This is great. Okay, yeah, that. Get out of here. I do want to see if I can do. Discord art. There we go. All right. Next. I want to go talk to Maggie, and then I think we'll do a couple new characters because I need some new characters.
Oh, hello again.
Hi,
Come for
Maggie.
more rumors? Looking
Yes,
for more
please.
suspects?
Got any new for me?
You and I both. Never know when another suspect will turn up.
Should I be afraid? Suspect or potential
Why not both?
date?
Here are some rumors that I have turned up. Johnny Splash, shower. Location, downstairs bathroom. Winifred water heater. Location, office closet. Lyric literature. Books. Location,
Literally anywhere.
anywhere.
Okay, I'm on.
Glad to have you, Gumshoe. These should be pretty straightforward to find, though there are some who seem much more difficult. The Shadow knows because he's here.
The shadow?
Word
Tell
on
me
the
how I find
beat is that he's hiding in a permanent shadow. If you can find one around here, I would investigate.
Okay. Thanks for the help, Maggie.
You're welcome, Gumshoe. Keep pointing those spectacles at everything you see, and you'll find a whole array of potential suspects at your fingertips. Or eyelids, as it were. Phoenicia can help you track down plenty of other rumors, if you're looking for more.
Sounds lovely. Alright, I kind of want to go upstairs. We haven't done much of the upstairs, and I don't want to do the bathroom yet, so let's go upstairs. And just leads into another bathroom, right? Yeah. There's so much to explore in this house. How do you find it all? Okay, I want to do the tennis rackets. We'll do that.
One moment you're looking at your old sport. As you watch this guy
The
go through an
sports
entire
equipment.
mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you
We'll
through.
find
Oh,
it.
hey!
He sets his weights
Hey!
down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
What's up, man?
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
I did not forget about you. Forget? Do I even know you? Well, what happened was...
Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me. But
okay.
since it's been so long, let's just start over.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... You're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen!
I love them. They're great.
Now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shadowcat! Oh, hell
I
yeah!
love the, like... Oh, it's so much fun.
Hey,
Hi.
thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Great. Cheer for him.
Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Yay.
Oh man, it's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court.
Got
Or the
it.
field, or wherever. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Sounds great. Are we pals?
Totally. We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet.
That's
Anyway,
so
it's
nice.
great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened,
Lovely.
man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
Sports have never been joyful.
There's genuine sadness in Dunk's
He's so
eyes.
energetic,
And
golden retriever.
are those
I'm
tears?
Oh, 100%.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Sports should be happy for everybody.
like
We gotta
sport.
fix that.
But
Dunk gives your shoulder one
sure,
final
we'll go
little
with,
squeeze, and then he's
sports are for
slapping you on the back so
everyone,
enthusiastically you nearly collapse.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner
Yay.
athlete said, "Let's get it, baby." And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
I don't have. You're so right.
Hell yeah! Love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just
Yeah,
gotta
we
get
will.
you into the flow. But I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury.
Okay.
So you come back here when you're ready to get into it.
All right, let's do it.
Meet me by the weight rack, all right?
Okay,
And bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
let's do it. All right. I think we could do. Let's do Lux. I want to do the D and G, the G and G.
For a moment, you wonder if they are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel. And perfect. But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches! It's me again, Lux.
Hey!
Yes!
I love the little, like, doo-doo. So much fun. Hey, Lux! You're literally flawless.
Aren't I, though?
You're perfect in every single way.
You're saying all the right things.
Good. You're the definition of perfection.
You have my attention now.
Good. Never change. Because you're simply the best.
At
Everything.
okay. Now we're dating. That means that you need to follow certain rules. You must be dressed to impress at all times. You must take me out to the most chic restaurants for every meal. We will only have sex when I want to film something for fans only. And the relationship is over when I find someone richer or more famous. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Congratulations! You won!
Yay! It's called ego, guys. Hey! Oh, hey, that worked. Well, actually, that was a very great interaction. Pretty easy interaction with Lux. Okay, great. This cord. Oh, I have a Discord? From who?
Impressive news out of Valfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch. But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Wait! Who? Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, I have. It's... Can you see me?
I have remote access. Allows me to analyze the back-end system data. What'd you think? That I just hand over absolute control of a device this powerful?
Whoa, chill out, man. Whoa.
I'm sorry, that was rash. I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly.
Yeah, unexpectedly.
I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Great. Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Okay, wait, seriously?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Okay, what about work? I had a workspace.
Valdutiantides! Yo, yo! It's your boy, David Most! Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever.
I don't think it's a virgin mojito bar,
like,
man.
This stuff for real is legit.
I don't think
so
it's
good.
virgin.
I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it.
Yeah,
Jade's
there's alcohol.
19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked
man,
that!
there's alcohol in this
Like,
shit.
people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass. And I'm like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin?
Yeah, there we go.
Night-night, nerds.
Night. I think you've had a little too much to drink, David. Don't think you know what you're saying. Alright. Okay. We're going to bed. Sure. Just a little too much to drink. Alright. It's now Friday. How long do I have? Like... Okay, let's get my lovely glasses on. Go into my
charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
I have awakened to you. Speak to me. Hey, guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi. 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
I love the two boys. I think they're great.
You were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hey there.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Which I think is the window, which we haven't done yet. Hello?
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's...
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are
I
unfinished?
love these two
Keep
that they're
talking.
just talking to
You
each other.
ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that
Alright.
too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Well, I mean... Are you two okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever. Yo.
What up?
What's up, man? You're fun.
I'm like his brother.
Ah!
Not my
brothers.
brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
You both look good.
Lame.
I know it's
Hey.
me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
You both look great. You're both fine.
One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For life.
Uh-huh.
We're just a little shady.
What?
Being shady isn't always a...
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
So it's like your
I
love
guess you
language.
could say that.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah, you must throw shade appropriately.
Got it. What do you mean,
There are
rules?
5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Okay.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
Uh-huh.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With
It
socks.
sucks. Terrible.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those, do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're...
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Cause if not, I
love
best
the two
not hear a
boys.
single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to
Got
throw
it.
shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Got it?
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and
okay.
run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know it might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't
Ah.
talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
It's an art
There you go.
form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely
And
cannot...
what rule is that?
Yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend,
Bah, bah, bah! You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun.
And yeah,
Got it.
those are the rules of Shade. You got them all?
All 5 locked in.
Okay, confident.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
And the grass is just plain hard to get. Ha!
Oh! All right, now.
That was good.
The grass run!
That was good.
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
That was good.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo,
Yeah, I
Rob,
do.
that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby.
Sounds good.
Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Sounds wonderful. I like you guys. Okay. Discord, what do we have?
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must
Yeah,
have
you
finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though. And when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
Okay. Do you trust me to do this? I'm just not an average nobody.
Guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
Wait, what? That's awesome.
Glad to think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi, and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Got it. So David is the bad guy. Got it. Anything from Workspace this morning? Nope. Okay. We got some new dateable action. We're gonna go talk to Chance, and then see how he's doing, and then maybe we'll get some new characters. TV's a pretty good one. It's somewhere in that list of things that I have to do. Okay. To Chance, and then we're gonna go to Luna. We'll hop over to Luna because I like her. And then maybe we'll do a couple new characters as well. Hi, Chance. Good morning.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the
Lucinda!
interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking the
It's me.
Again.
I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
Sounds great. What's my choices? I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
I want to know more about who you are on the inside. Let's do this. Can I?
Good choice.
I figured
You
that's
bet your sweet bottom, baby. Because my secret is
great.
I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish. I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
Okay. Hi there, Amber.
Not so loud.
Oh.
A little bit more gentle, yeah?
Oh, sorry.
I've got, let's say, a special circumstance. One that allows me to bend the rules. Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Lovely. What did I get myself into?
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house. It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
No one else who has any say, that is.
Oh, what do you mean?
We could get into all sorts of trouble here. Horny trouble. This is my fantasy chamber. A place where all your wildest fantasies can come true.
What did I get into?
Tell me, my effervescent darling, What is your wildest fantasy?
How do I answer this correctly? I've opened the options. This is totally not kid friendly. I really love these options. Can't get into that right now, but it involves you making little crafts. I like that option.
Oh, how poetic. I can't wait to do all those fantastic verbs with you.
Lovely.
It's here and only here where we can do these things. My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect. But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Great. How the fuck? Okay. Hi. Lovely. Okay. Okay, chance you to not be
My
weird.
master of the mystics! You have appeared before me as you had promised.
I had promised. Of course, I'm ready to play. Let's go.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of
Yay!
Dewey Day Seymour,
Hey,
a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs. Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Lux will be a hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear into foes from
Hey!
afar. You two will be a great long-distance duo.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You'll be a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally
I
in.
love them
I'll wear
together.
a cute little diaper costume.
You don't.
Too late. I'm already changing.
Right. Okay. That's
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
okay. Back to the enchanter sheet then.
I like
You will see there are
this.
spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really. I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes. Are you ready to start?
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lux?
Do you like this filter?
Well, we're going to start.
Sounds great. Let's drewy this. Let's
It's
start
gonna be great.
spell slinging.
We start our adventure in the study of your mentor,
Oh, that's a cool
High
little-
Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you
Oh?
ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And
Probably.
after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics
I
while
love
Melville gives
this.
lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
Continue. Should I be slinging spells?
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now as the time. You go
Got
over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found a lamp. Only it doesn't seem to do much.
Is
At
it a
least-
magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing. But yeah, I'll let you have it. So you're welcome.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing
I
works.
love how these two
But surely,
like, don't
there's
get
something
along at
here that
all.
will
like, they are
awaken
two
whatever is
separate
inside.
enemies from each other.
Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There's an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use? The stars are your best bet. You place the lamp in the deep bowl surrounded by cosmic dials and magnifying glass. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper
I
look.
love this.
But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart,
Hey!
and white smoke consumes. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you 5 damage.
I roll to avoid the damage.
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll 1.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision. And that
I
is
love
where
it.
you see it. The lamp on the ground, broken in half, and floating above it, with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit.
Love
A
that.
djinn. You've done it.
Or
You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
a djinn.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
Yes, yes, that is me. Hell yeah!
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
Oh. Can't you be nice and just give me your wishes? Anyway.
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods. You realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing? Like whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Cause it's so creative and original.
Do
Chan!
you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Moving on.
Chance. I love it. Really?
Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye.
Shit.
What do you do?
Go after it. I gotta catch it.
You rush to your dorm to prepare to catch a djinn.
I run too, but like so fast. And with so much prancing. I'm basically like frolicking in the woods, but sexually.
In your dorm, your
Okay.
sack of possessing over your shoulder,
Sherlock,
you start to
that.
think about what you might need. But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way djinn react to it. It's something to come back to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? There is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's, but it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
No. I want the potion. The potion. No, I don't want to
OMG, that was such a dimmy move. Everyone knows potions are bad for you.
You grab the potion from your shelf.
Bro,
You instantly
shut up.
remember it was the health potion you brewed last week in class.
Hey, health
You pop it
potions.
open and chug it. You feel yourself recover from the explosion earlier. You get... Wow! 35 health! With strength coursing through you, you head up...
Don't worry about me or whatever. I'm on a cleanse anyway.
You get to the edge of the woods and it
Shut
isn't
up,
hard to
Lux.
figure out where the djinn went. The path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be
This
heading
is
toward a
so
very
exciting.
specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper. Moise is a bumbling old fool,
Oh.
but has a good heart. If anything happened to them...
I won't let it. Let's get a move on.
You race through the woods toward Moy's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moy's cabin would be, they are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moy's has always been kind to you. They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Anyways,
I call it Zodiac Herbs for astrological abundance. I make a ton of money.
Moise, are you alright?
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
The djinn?
Oh no, my tools. The trowel told me they would come back for me.
It's my trusty trowel. You start to think that Moise has lost their mind when you suddenly see something from the corner of your eye. It's a spade, except with arms and legs. Following behind that is a shovel, a rake, another spade, and the aforementioned trowel. They are taking pieces from Moi's cabin and leading them into the woods.
So we're just cool with this?
The tools are following the instruction of the Jin that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
No, definitely did not. I practiced art.
Yes, badge. Deny, deny, deny.
All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Jin.
They might be able to lead you to the Jin. What do you want to do?
Attack the tools, beat them the location. If I'm stealthy, maybe I can follow them back?
You decide to stealth your way out as the tools begin to head off down a path. Wood and various building materials in hand. You follow them from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen.
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse.
Well, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Trowel can really push a person, though.
Oh, I know. Try being their cousin.
Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the Jin. Did you see all those leaves?
They were everywhere.
And I'm the perfect tool for the job. But no. Lift this board, Rick. Put it there, Rick.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
When we get to the glade, you want me to say something?
Nah, thanks, though. The Jin seems like a fair guy. I'll talk to him, see what he can do.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
So he's in the
We're gonna head
glade.
back to the shed after our break. Gotta pull some nails for hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade.
That's it? We find out where to go by listening? Don't be surprised if you lose subs over this writing.
What subs? What are you even talking about? As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle.
Let's do
You
it.
see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Jin went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jin, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Let's do some quick research. Knowledge is
Books
power.
are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you. Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
Yay!
What do I get?
Help.
Can I have some additional likes? I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come. With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Jin. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh!
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit. Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Kind of in the middle of something. Hello,
Oh,
who's
there
this?
you are.
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess. You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores.
Yeah!
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear?
No! She's really powerful.
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We
We all
complete.
know what the answer is here.
We do? Wait. I'm on campus. Just need a few minutes. I might have released it. Just need a few minutes.
Well, all right. Whatever you are doing, make it snappy. We can't let everything stick to the floors for too long.
Got
He
it.
hangs up the ringing rock. That's one crisis averted, you hope. And now, to take on the Jinn. Right as you begin your action, the Jinn spins around toward you.
Huh. Nice try, mini magic dude. You think you can get one over on me?
Oh my god, your Jinn voice is so delightfully generic.
Will you please just... Back to what I was saying. You step into the glade. The Jinn floats over to you.
Uh-huh.
You've got some nerve following me here. You really want that wish, don't you?
Sure. I just want you to go back to your lamp.
That's too bad. I ain't doing none of that. And you can't make me.
Why
Before you
not?
can reply, he flings a spell at you, hitting you right in the chest. He hits you for 10 health.
That's like not a great look for you.
And he hit you,
Thanks,
Lux,
Lux.
for 30 health.
Seriously? I'm almost dead.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Your stream numbers will tank after I die. My Luxies will not watch.
Oh, won't that be a shame? Moving on. You quickly summon your power and throw an arcane bolt
I
at
love
him.
the dynamic.
It connects, but it doesn't seem to bother him.
Oh, that tickles.
That didn't do much. Maybe there's something else you could do?
Maybe I can reason with him?
Yeah, because we want to lose subscribers, right? Let's keep it boring.
What do you want to say to him?
Can we make like
You really want that wish, don't you? Sheesh. Okay, I'll give you one wish and one wish only. Then, you chill.
You got it.
You hear rustling of leaves, but Melville quickly comes by your side. You didn't think you could lie to me and me not know, did you? Next time, turn off the rock's tracking.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
That's not the point.
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The Jinn puffs up.
No one can tame me.
Melville gets a
but I
very
have.
serious look on her face. Stepping toward the Jinn, Melville holds something in her hand. Not just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings.
Oh?
You have a choice, dear Jinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity. Or join me.
Join you.
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the Jinn. With the Jinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another. The lamp starts to glow, and the Jinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, Jinn! She cackles. The Jinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you. My power is yours.
Whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you.
Oh?
You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville, but she is huge.
That's crazy.
The Jinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, like, monologue as Melville.
That's
Is it cool if I do?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
No doubt. Monologue away. Go
Thanks.
on with your speech.
Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power. I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you
How dare
imagine
you?
if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. The thing is, we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good.
You should.
What good? The
Bro.
world is full of evil all around us. From the Shoelay Shores to Cantalopia, evil is but we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scroll. The world will learn the peace we
Love
have
this
found
dialogue.
here.
You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what a pity. It seems I must finish you now. Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of... This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Shoot her with some magic. Where the hell is the lamp she brought? Where's the lamp?
You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the... Upon touching it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that.
I do know what I'm doing with it.
Melville is scared of this thing.
Ass.
What do?
Start reading the runes out loud.
You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes. The words come flowing from your mouth like water. And with each word, Melville gets pulled closer. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't. It is obvious she has never known. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you. Well, ain't that something? You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside. The travel groans. You destroyed all the works we done did! This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimfumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell. It makes contact. 15 health.
Ooh.
I hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand.
Silver! Are we to metal?
The memory of the tome comes back to you.
We talked about that.
Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Lend me your steel, you tools.
I don't know about that.
Moise picks him up and hands him to you.
Here you go. He's mouthy, but does good work.
You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel.
This is kind of awesome.
And you unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lamp. She is still reeling from your hits, so it only hits for 5 damage.
Oh, good.
You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools rushing her. Lux, are you going to help?
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
You get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears.
Oh, this doesn't look very good.
Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding. Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground.
This is so interesting.
Now I have to kill you too. Die! Melville charges up an energy attack. You have a moment to react before you have enough spell notches to do your ultimate attack. Or maybe a higher level metal spell? Or there might be something else you want to do.
Ultimate attack, bring it on!
You sense something. A pulsing of pure energy. It's the ley line from before. Scanning quickly to find it, you sprint for it, running past Moise and drawing the attention of Melville.
There we go.
As soon as you reach it, you shove trowel into the ground, breaking open the earth. In an instant, you are transformed.
Ooh.
Your whole body glows with arcane power, and you feel your full magical potential unlocked. Melville unleashes another arcane lance on you, only this time, you absorb it. It makes you stronger. Wait! Calm down! Remember, you are my apprentice!
No, I don't like
can
you.
rule
You
the world
took
together!
everything from me.
But you have heard enough of her. With your hand pointed at the ground, you call forth the very metallic minerals of the dirt. They quickly form a giant harpoon of metal. And as you unleash your ultimate attack, Arcane Eradication, you feel your power drain from the ley line. But that's okay. Why? Because your attack strikes true. The giant spike slams her against a tree. Melville cries out, the spear of metal crackling and sizzling as it works through her. If I could, I would flunk you! But she can't. Slowly, her body melts into a pile of arcane goo, It seeps into the ground, joining the bubbling magic that lies under the surface. You have cleaned up your mess. As you run back to campus, you mentally call dibs on all of her cool stuff. You fought and defeated an evil djinn. With your mentor gone, you are unsure of what your future at the school holds. As you walk back to campus, exhausted and excited about the many tools and trinkets in Melville's office you can claim, you wonder if your days here are numbered. But as you walk towards the main doors of the school, you see a member of the spine waiting. Moise, by some magic they will never reveal, has beat you there and stands beside the high enchanter Jefferson. I hear you took on a djinn and won.
Yes, I did. I got lucky.
And you used metal magic. That, my child, is a rare deed. You have accomplished more than you know. We in the spine hereby declare your tuition free.
Yay!
You may
Free
study
tuition!
under any enchanter you choose.
Yay! That's awesome!
The hero of Bookshelf Bluff must be trained up, for you have the makings of the most powerful enchanter to ever live. We shall foster your potential. And with those words, a smile appears on your face.
Yes.
This is not the last time the hero of Bookshelf Bluff will be asked to sling a spell for the protection of the school. But that's another story.
And I went on to be the most famous, sexy, popular, sexy, smart, popular lamp in Bookshelf Bluff.
I just...
Perfect, thank you.
You were amazing!
That
The
was
way you
fun!
Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just... I'm floored by you. Listen,
Aww.
that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me.
Aww.
And if you were ever wanting to roleplay again,
That was fun.
in any way, let me know. We could move from the character sheets to the other sheets.
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero.
Let's go! Yeah! Let's go! That was fun. What did I get from that? Oh, more charm. Okay. I see you there, Chance. I see you. Anything on this card? No. Anything? Alright. Ooh, Lux and Chance? That's, interesting development. I like that. Oh, thank you. Oh! Oh, you collect... Oh! Oh, so you can collect... Oh, so who's the one who has all 33? Oh! Oh! So who has 33? He has 6. Oh! Oh! I got it! Oh, so you get all the clubs. Aha, ha, ha. That's exciting. Okay. I still have a good...
Game console Team 17.
Alright. Let's do Luna's stuff.
Sassy chap game. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. Here you are once again, back where you started, with your beautiful companion urging you to make a decision. She looks at you just the same way she did the last time, with a strange familiarity, but still not quite recognizing who you truly are.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Oh. Luna, we met yesterday.
Which way do you want to go?
Wait. We definitely met, don't you remember?
Of course we've met. We've been about 17 hours into this quest line.
No, we became friends, remember?
No. I would definitely remember something like that. I've got quest updates and relationship statuses in my Statadex anyway. And I don't see anything about an actual connection we've had aside from mission partners in here.
How can I get you to believe me?
All right. I'm familiar with the trope, okay? When I was little, I thought up a secret password that only a time traveler would be able to tell me. The password for me is Lincolnberries. Just give that to me next time you see me, and I promise I'll believe whatever crap you hash at me.
Sounds great. Lincolnberries, got it.
Now let's get back to blast. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these Scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
Okay, so we play this unload a whole
Bizorg!
Let's do it.
Eat Zaker, worm! 88 charge. That ought to teach salute. We're near the compound of the up. We'll have assassin class upholders, as well as we'll have to sneak our way in. And probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Let's go.
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensor. Upholder tech, I found an entrance on the dark side.
Alright.
Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good.
After a short walk, you find yourself...
This is the entrance I've never... With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Alright. Luna, tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance, maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
And are we sure they're the bad guys?
Positive about that.
Luna picks the lock.
Here we go. Upholder sent. There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
After first quarter, we best.
Just knowing that isn't enough to help. They've got ultra tech that renders them invisible to all senses. Can't believe that's our fate.
So, it is.
How do you suggest we do this?
Stealthily. As quietly as possible.
That makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna...
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both Grunt...
Good choice on the stealth. Oh no!
From your stealthy... A vast laser juts out. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take... Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Oh, guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further.
We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
To the boss!
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way...
Oh no. The horror.
The way opens up into a large, but perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue...
You came just to lean Moonrock. Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Shoot her in the face already!
Yes! Oh, what's
The glowing cracked.
charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of Moonrock erupts, and from...
Crescentia!
It's for love!
Love? I choose the old standby. An unceasing burst of...
The battle is fierce, but presumably...
Wow! Did that without even... Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Could this be something more?
Well, I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's...
Alright. I like her. Alright. Let's see. I have one more. I do want to try to do Nightmare again. And I think we'll do Kopi. And we'll do a coffee.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
Hi, nice to see
Kopi
you again.
gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too. You're,
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we?
We did! We did.
Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patience. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came, so
Oh.
what can I get for you today?
Let's do the Irish coffee.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream.
And there
That
we are.
looks so
Enjoy.
good.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
What exactly makes it an
Well,
Irish coffee?
it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
So what happens if I make it with scotch?
You could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
See ya! And we're gonna head to bed, we're gonna do the Nightmare, and then we'll go through. I love Chance. I think Chance is one of my favorites. Alright, off to bed, and then we will do some more characters. And more. Oh, I have to. Luna! We might have to do like a. Okay. To bed.
Your room is dark and cold, and though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again?
It is!
I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought vulnerable. In front of so many people, expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you, or be able to stand. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up.
Yeah.
You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat.
Oh, do they?
You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you. Stare in horror. You reach to pick it up. A canine tooth drops to your tongue. You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gut. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their... You're coughing up more teeth. They come out of your mouth and into your hands, bloody. Your mouth is just gums now. But the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium and...
Alright, I get the picture.
Am I boring you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh? And what is it you don't want to talk about?
My teeth falling out of my head.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Are you going to use the answer to scare me?
The important thing is You'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
Failure, mediocrity, abandonment.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we? But for you, it's not losing it's being left that's terrifying.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sun.
Thank you for being honest with. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
That's so weird. Alright. Let's start the day. I haven't talked to Dorian lately. I think we should talk to a couple more people before I steam off today. The oven. I do want to do Luna's again. Hi, Kopi. You got your little Irish coffee. That's cute. I think we're gonna add some new. What else did I have? Did I miss? We should talk to Monica. Gonna be a good one. I do want to get some more new characters, though. Oh, nightmare. Oh, what did I? Huh. Alright. 15, 2 hearts, 1 friend. Alright. Alright. Let's do today. Let's do you. What are you?
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service.
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction, but you can call me Mikey. Congratulations!
Cute. Hi, Mikey.
Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition. Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
And what features are that?
Exclusive access to the Fantastic Wrench. Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the exclusive access to phone background. Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavin. And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
I think we'll be good friends, Mikey.
Mikey likey. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot. Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor.
Oh. Okay, sure.
You can pull from my common boots of they have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull from my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being. Or you can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of, but it does exist. Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Sounds great. Oh, I'm looking forward to
It
getting
costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
Okay.
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to get 5 money per day. Save up for big pulls.
Awesome.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby.
Under the globe. Okay. We're gonna go do that since that's an option. Let's go do that. I do also want to do Luna again today. Shadow under the globe.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make anything out in the darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed? Is that let regret not filled?
Roar! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself. A terrifying amalgam of bones, both human and animal. Grotesque.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible. The shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail. Light has no purchase here, for I am
Very interesting, Char.
XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX.
I love the name Shadow Lord XXX420XX.
See you.
It's great. Love it. Hi! Welcome back. Sweet handle.
Of course, I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
Penumbra?
Penumbra. I am the umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Oh. Sign me up! Let's go.
So tell me, penumbra, what brings you to the call of night?
I noticed that you're one of your shadows.
Did you find that out on your own, or did you use a hint?
On my own.
Observant. I enjoy those who... you appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I see. You are embarked on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What are you trying to accomplish?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom. Then this eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
Okay. I hate that. I love the darkness. That's gonna keep the lights in. I hate that spooky thing.
So you recognize the power of darkness.
Totally not drinking it.
But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is weak, if not for your summoning ritual. Nay, such thoughts are wait. Anyhow, I have been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
I'll be your companion, like romantically?
Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcome. You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained. I have been waiting for eons for a worthy conversational partner. Sinister lamentations and pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments. My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self.
Okay.
However, I have long lost them back during the Great Cataclysm.
I have zero questions.
You are not curious about my dark powers? My special lore? It is rather special.
A little, I guess.
Phew. I mean, I would have questions meeting any other phantasmal haunting. What troubles you, my penumbra?
The Great Cataclysm.
The tragedy that befell my comrade before. It was a peaceful. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly, great power beyond any of ours.
No, Twitch, no. Don't do weird things. Why you have to be weird?
I have not seen my ally
Sorry,
since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
And what was this power?
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason.
Unexplainable force beyond reason. Sure. This is... Is that better? That might be better.
But that won't matter once I am at full strength.
He's such a cutie in the way he uses characters so
What troubles you, my
Hold on, I can't.
penumbra? While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me. Even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia, and its relevancy continues to capture my very essence, Lord of Shadows.
And the X's and
Signature embellishments.
Got it.
You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadow, which is why I leave my mark as such. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Special armor.
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade. But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
Got it. And how do we find your armor?
As I said, by having conversations,
this is where we have to do the sacrifice?
Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Amber-Lux pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, penumbra, and you shall someday...
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to...
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
Let's do it! The dark power?
I knew I had a good feeling about you, penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
It's true, you look very mighty and sexy.
That's exactly the... I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in the... For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness.
Hey, I don't like him anyway!
Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely.
No, that's fine. Oh! Great! That's lovely. I'm sure it's like the bottom of that list. 97. Alright. What do you have? Okay. Great. That's lovely.
Game console, Team 7, Sassy Chat, Moon Surgeon. Here you are once again, back when she looks at you just the same.
You're here. I didn't...
Met Luna a couple of times.
Which way do you want to go? Lincolnberries. Oh my dunes. We've got a timeline crisis here.
Yes, I told you. Yes, you told me to say that last.
Operation came in handy. Come here. Let's find a place to hide from these scraps while you tell...
Luna grabs at you, and you both wiggle through an open fence near some scattered power grids.
Just tell me where to go.
I don't know yet, but eventually we go into the upper facility.
That was where I planned on...
Luna is shocked to see something nearby.
That's a Krisny box. Right by the Esner transformer?
Krisny box?
Left behind by Krisny and Associates. These things can contain all sorts of good gear.
Luna opens the box to find a pair of futuristic goggles, which float and spin in the air.
These are Mark II Xeno goggles. An incredible upgrade. I'm keeping these. Happy accidents, huh?
Oh man, those look so cool!
I'm the only one who can wear them. You're already wearing some sort of Xeno tech on your slots. Looks kinda lovely, if I'm being honest.
Then kiss me?
Oh, we don't have time for flirting, alright?
Glad to have shifted the timeline at least a little.
Now, let's get to the facility.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing...
This is the entrance. With my chalk-pecking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna, tell me more about yourself.
Me? Maybe we fight against the upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to rock everything up here. You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside.
Here we go. There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Around the first corner.
Just knowing that... Can't believe that's our fate.
Why don't you put on your...
And leave myself open to getting killed? That tech is impressive. How do you suggest we do this?
Quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense.
Using all your available grace and pace...
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. There. Oh no!
From your stealthy vantage point, a vast laser juts out from the light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's... Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for...
An assassin-level upholder. They've got digitech to keep themselves in bit. The only hard counter? Xeno goggles.
My fault for not telling you with mine. Why didn't you use them?
I was distracted, okay? Look, next time around, just tell me. Don't listen to the syrup-addled junkie who said no to wearing the goggles.
Got it.
We'll have to remember that for next time. Well, you will.
Anything for the mission.
Shriek. Can't believe we're here. Seems like a dead end.
Darn.
Hey, you might disappear after this, but I keep going. And I'm not planning on going anywhere. Resources or not. Speaking of, you want to see if there's a workbench?
Let's get straight to the boss battle.
I can't wait.
You and Luna make your way through the...
Oh no. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a... But perched high on the crane...
You came just... Celine Moonrock! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
We can get taken care of this real fast.
I agree.
The glowing crack seems...
There we go.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of Moonrock...
Crescentia!
Use the 360 nose.
Ha!
The battle is fierce, but presumably...
Wow! Did that without even a single... Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
Could this be something more?
Well...
Luna's Xeno goggles catch a small screen dropped from...
Wait. Celine left something behind...
Luna picks it up and turns on the...
It's the recipe for a harmonic stratospire. The Resistance has been working on this tech for a generation.
Hey, we got a new
It's a way to take fractured timelines and concentrate the differences in power into a deadly beam. That beam can erase a crack in the continuum for good. and I think something about your timeline tripping abilities and Celine's rise to power have something to do with each other.
Great, thank you.
But she's already died in this timeline. You'll have to come back with the knowledge of the recipe.
What is the recipe?
It's 4 globules, 1 wood, and 2 skins. Remember it. Remember.
Luna is already beginning to fade away.
I'll do it for you!
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah! Alright,
Thank you. Truly.
Alright, let's toilet next.
There's a strange wrapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty. While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
Got it. What's it like?
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beat.
Little crapper's the rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming are both about flow. You black these pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bone. Oh, on a toilet roll, Jean-Luc Pissoir, out of control. Over, under, never, blunder, speaking more words than an ancient scroll.
That was dope.
Do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc.
Oh.
Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The TP. Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does.
I love it. Alright.
You come to here as pizza. Or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat.
I just want to get to know you better.
To know me? To know me? This human thinks that they own me. There's always one thing on my mind and always one thing only. I'm a rapper. The best you see in a shining dream and pussy. He's like a bidet only spitting the truth. Going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a party mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to impute to the youth. Man, you ain't the use. Get out of here. Lil Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face.
You calling me old?
Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone.
I'll wrap you up and put you away. You want me to rap?
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
I mean, I might get a performance anxiety, but I'll try.
You misunderstand him. Crapping. Short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn. Show him you can crap.
Jean-Luc makes a
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith, eh? On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume.
How am I gonna learn to rap?
Not from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach. In fact, if you can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you. Cease your flattery. Lil Crapper's art is immune to all forms of romance unless they are accompanied by a backing beat. So, what do you see? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
Not yet.
Correct! Jean-Luc is glad you understand the rapper. She comes from the art.
The deepest bout of like that little rubber bits that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You need to experience life before you can spit it out and out on as you are. You have no chance to defeat Jean-Luc. Let alone match. You want to clash talons with these 2-gallon stallions? Go! Live a life worth rapping about. Return to Lille Crapel when you...
Okay. Well, I'm going to do the bed, and then I am done for the day. So let's get through this last one, and then I have to get back to my regular day.
Hey there.
Hi there, Betty. How are you?
Nothing. You were very animated last night.
Was
you
I?
seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having.
Well, it's a little bit embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it.
I was up for a promotion at my old job, but I'm staring at a hit TV show, Flame of Bones.
Oh, I'm not sure I know that one.
Dark, gritty fantasy frame with the suspense of Tracy and people.
Oh, well. I already like where this is going.
A storm to the castle! Kept on track. Oh, that's great.
Ooh, then what?
Only Mad King stood before me, and I was spiteful and nice.
So what did you do? Oh, yes.
That's a great
Yes. Good for you. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed.
You don't have good dreams?
Not for a while now. I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right? All I care about is knowing you're sleeping sound. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied.
I am.
I'm so happy to... I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight.
See you there.
See you tonight.
Alright. This is where we end it here. We go to bed, and then... Did you try... I haven't done the bedroom yet. Like, I know there's some secret stuff in the bedroom already. I do have to go for it today. I can only do a couple hours. So, I'm gonna save it here. Next time we play... we are going to do a couple things in the bedroom. There's a few things I want to do in the bedroom. There is the one in the dresser. I need to do some bedroom stuff. I need to do the bathroom stuff. I need to go through everything. I want to find everybody.